Today on the channel, new Elite time, Mattel Elite 81. Welcome everyone, Kyle here and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got an unboxing video of Elite Series 81 from Mattel. These are some of our favorite unboxing videos on the channel. We love it when a new Elite set comes in. And this is a special Elite set, as this is the debut, I guess you would say, of the brand new 2021 packaging from Mattel that we're going to have from our Elites. Not a drastic change in packaging, but just subtle changes as the years go by, freshening up the packaging. We've had so many Elite sets. We're up to 81. The hopes for package uniformity went out the window many a set ago, years ago, I should say. But I don't hate this set. I know some people are complaining about this new WWE Authentic seal down here. I've talked about that in the past a little bit. I do think that is to try to set itself apart from AEW figures that are going to be out there. They want people that don't know what they're buying, or they're buying a gift for a grandson or whatever. They can look to that seal and say, oh, okay, it's WWE. This other one must not be WWE. It's as simple as that. It's kind of an eyesore to some of us, but I do think, a couple series down the road, you really won't know any difference. It'll just kind of blend into the package, and it is what it is. But I don't think there's any changing it, at least as of right now. I haven't heard. But Elite 81 through the door today. We're going to start off with Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I cannot for the life of me call him Stunning Steve Austin anymore. Which is really funny, because Stunning Steve was my favorite wrestler during this time frame in WCW. I absolutely love Stunning Steve Austin, and I love the Hollywood Blondes. I love Steve Austin back to even to the GWF as a little kid on ESPN. Stone Cold, it was okay, but it didn't rock my socks like the rest of the world. I don't know, I just wasn't looking for that. I was more an ECW guy. I had my favorites out there, but Stone Cold wasn't. But Stunning Steve was the top of my wheelhouse. So I am thrilled, and this will probably be my favorite Steve Austin figure, if you can believe that. We want a Hollywood Blondes. We need a Brian Pillman. I will let you know, I did go ahead and I ordered another one of these. I did get an extra Brian Pillman that I bought a couple weeks back. I'm going to make my own Hollywood Blondes until that time comes. I can't just leave him sitting there by himself. I got to have both of them. So I will have another Stone Cold. Stone Cold, see, I did it again. Look at me. I got another Stunning Steve, and I got a Brian Pillman. I'm going to put them together, and that'll be my Hollywood Blondes until hopefully the day comes when they make a new one from Mattel. Hopefully sooner than later. Because there's nothing worse than getting half of a tag team. Talk about Jakks Classic Superstars. It happened back in the day. Still fired up and hot about that Road Warriors in Series 9. But this Stone Cold, I'm just going to have to call him Stone Cold. I can't help but call him Stone Cold. Stunning Steve Austin, there you go. There's the packaging. The new really white borders on there. The red name down at the bottom. You got the Elite logo. You got a little glamour shot. There's the WWE Certified Authentic that we talked about. Not too shabby inside the package. You got the WCW Tag Team title. You got an extra set of hands. And then you got the little, I don't know, what do you call that thing? Like the movie break thing. Scene cut. You guys have all seen those. I don't know what. Marker? Is that what they're called? A marker? I don't know. I'm sure there's a technical term for it if somebody will leave it in the comments for me. But there's the front of the package. Very cool looking figure. There it is. It just seems like it's not even the same guy. That doesn't look like Stone Cold. I think you'd show him to somebody that knows Stone Cold, and maybe not his whole history. They might be confused by this picture. But when I think Steve Austin, this is what I go back to. I go back to the really longer hair than this, actually. The long blonde hair and the bigger, a little bit bigger robes. But and then there's the back of the package. You see the whole lineup of Elite 81 down below. You got the glamour shot up there. And there's the up-close glamour shot. That hair was on its way south back then, though. You can really tell. He was fading fast. But there you go. So let's read the back. Let's see what it says. From Austin, Texas, 252 pounds, height 6'2". Career highlights: WCW Tag Team Champion, WCW United States Champion, and WCW Television Champion. So I like that they gave just his WCW accolades. Kind of a neat little touch there. As one half of the WCW Tag Team Champions, the Hollywood Blondes, Stunning Steve was always ready for lights, camera, and action. No different than myself turning on the camera, filming this review. I'm always ready for that lights, camera, and action. And that's what I'm doing today. So there it is. Let's open it up. Let's see what all the fuss is about with old Stunning Steve Austin. Let's see what I did there. You got the little blue background, a little kind of a crowd, and a starburst there. See you later. Nothing too fancy. I don't know. And there's the old plastic glamour. Plastic prison. I don't know what I think about this head scan. It kind of looks like it. Kind of looked a little weird. The nice thing is I got another one coming, like I said, so when I build it, I can take the best head scan between the two. I have not looked at any of these Mattel figures up close. We're seeing them for the first time together. And you know, the last few sets we've done, we've had paint issues galore. I'm hoping we'll be in better shape in this one. But it'll definitely be something to take note of. And we'll see where it goes. See you later. He's holding the belt here. One thing I see that disappoints me a little bit here is on the back of his jacket it says Hollywood Blondes Stunning Steve. I was wishing it didn't say Stunning Steve and it was just a blank red star. Unfortunately it says Stunning Steve. So that kind of hurts us trying to put this jacket on Brian Pillman a little bit. But Brian Pillman did come with a jacket. I don't know. We'll see how it all looks when we get it together. World Tag Team Wrestling Champion, WCW. Make sure this belt's all on the straight and narrow, all on the up and up. It looks all right to me. This is our first representation of the WCW Tag Team titles. Getting another one of these, I'll have two, so that's perfect. A lot of people are going to want a second one of these titles for sure. You can't really have just one tag team title. 2 extra fists it came with, that's fine. Here's that marker, scene marker. Look at that, even works. Very cool. That's a nice nod to the history of the Hollywood Blondes. I really like that a lot. This is a very, very solid accessory and a first time in the line accessory. So very cool there. Steve Austin, I don't know. He's got a weird, no real paint issues. I like the color of the boots. Everything looks good. There's just something a little bit off around the eyes and the nose. He looks an awful lot like Carl Anderson, really. Nice blonde hair on him. Says blondes on the back of his tights. I didn't mention that, but a solid figure. It's one I definitely need in my collection. Like I said, you know, Stunning Steve was a favorite of mine. I'm happy to get more representation of the WCW era. It's really a lacking era in the Mattel line for me. Yeah, they've got some Scott Halls, some Kevin Nashes. We had a Larry Zbyszko, some Stings, a couple of Lugers, some Macho Mans, a DDP. But outside of that, we're really missing some of the heart and soul of WCW. You know, Dean Malenko is in there. But I'd really like them to get a little deeper into some of that. I don't know if it's possible. I don't know who they all have signed to contracts. But like Faces of Fear, some more members of that. Other NWO members would be great. A lot of the luchadors we saw back then. Give me a Mr. JL. Give me a Jerry Lynn or a Hood. I know some of them are a little crazy, but there's a lot of different things I would like to see out there. So we'll see. But hopefully this is a sign of things to come from Mattel as far as WCW representation. This is an easy one, a slam dunk for him. You know, Steve Austin is a major player, so I can see him doing this one. Like I said, I hope it just drags on from there and we get some more. But there it is. I wanted to start with this one. This is the one that really caught my eye from the set right off the gate. So not bad. I kind of like this one. We'll see at the very end. I'll line them up in order of my favorite to least favorite like we always do. And I got a feeling this one will be towards the top. But let's see who we got next in Elite 81. All right, next up in Elite 81, we've got a Mattel Elite stalwart, a guy that's in many a series. Some would say he's in too many series, and that's Shinsuke Nakamura. It's been a little bit since we had one, but not as long as a lot of other characters we could have had. And we know the Mattel team, they love Shinsuke, so we're going to get him on a pretty good clip. A little bit to be said about this one. He's in that blue jumpsuit. There is a black chase. I believe the black is the chase. Unless I got a mix-up here, but got the blue one. They did have a basic blue one version of this, and I was on the fence of getting it. Now I'm really glad I didn't because I'd much rather have the Elite kind of version of this. That kind of represents the blue Shinsuke. So here you go. Let's take a peek at him. Let's see him in the box there. This is also of note the first time we're getting the brand new Intercontinental title. So that's a note there, and I'm sure we'll have more of those in the future. 2 extra hands, of course. Shinsuke with his much longer hair. He's got a new head scan here. We'll take a peek at what we think about that. There's the old side glamour shot, little action shot, and then of course the back of the packaging. Let's read what it says about old Shinsuke. From Kyoto, Japan, 229 pounds, 6'2", career highlight, United States champion, Intercontinental champion, SmackDown Tag Team champion. Sami Zayn presented the King of Strong Style with a brand new Intercontinental Championship prior to his match at Survivor Series, which, a little note, I was there live in attendance when that happened. So a little history with me. I was right there with my daughter. We were there living the dream. But let's open it up. Let's see what's going on with Shinsuke. Let's see if we like this. Same inside as the other one. We're going to see it throughout. Legalese on the bottom. Didn't talk about that. Won't talk about it again. See you later. All right. Here's the old Glamour plastic prison. Like I said, extra hands. He has the typical Shinsuke hands. Why wouldn't you use them? You got to use those hands. So these will go in my pile of extra hands. You know, 2 brand new belts in this set, so very cool. First representation of this Intercontinental title. This Intercontinental title doesn't do a ton for me. It's not the greatest. It's a little thinner than I would think. I think it needs to be a little bit bigger. But it's nowhere near the candle of the classic Intercontinental title, if you ask me. We've got a little, keeping him locked in there. Break him out, maybe. Break him free. See you later. All right, get the rubber bands off him. Let's see. I do not like this head scan. I'm going to be honest right off the bat here. He's got like double, triple chins going on. It just isn't the most flattering head scan to him. Got a little bit of a paint on the chest. Besides that, all the other paint lines look really, really good. I don't know. There it is. There he is. You can kind of see him. He's got that long hair that he hasn't really had before in Elite, so that is something different. I like the blue and the black. I think those colors really pop. He's got the SD armband for SmackDown. I assume that's for that. I'm pretty sure. Like I said, he does have the Shinsuke hands. You got to leave those on him. You got to put him in a weird pose. That's just what you got to do if you got a Shinsuke figure and you're going to display it. You can't just stand him straight up with regular hands. You got to stand him all crazy and put weird hands on him. That's just the way it works. That's the Shinsuke rule for us Mattel Elite collectors. So there you have it. There's the Intercontinental title. I guess I'll put it on him for now. We'll get another one with the chase when the chase does come, so that'll be good. I'll have an extra Intercontinental title to float to somebody else if I need to. But there it is. There's Shinsuke Nakamura. You know, Steve Austin was probably the top of the house. This could be at the bottom, but we'll see how the others stack up. So there you go. There's Shinsuke. Let's take a look at the next one. Next up in Elite 81 is the female representative of the line, and that would be Bianca Belair. So a very good figure. You know, we had her basic earlier in 2020, probably towards the beginning of the year. And that was a very good basic, especially with the new hair design, which I see they've also put on this new Elite. This is a very cool figure, lots of accessories. This one should be very popular out of retail. And traditionally, you know, female figures have somewhat been peg warmers out there. I don't think this one will have that same fate. I think this is going to be a really popular figure that a lot of people are going to want a piece of. But there it is right there. Look at the color, the jacket, the extra hands, the glasses, just a lot of accessories here, as well as the very cool hairstyle that she comes with. Same as her basic came with. So a very, very solid figure. There's the glamour shot on the front, her name down low. There it is. Look at those glasses. There's the side picture, and then, of course, the back. Whole lineup down below. Picture of her. Let's read the back, see what it says. From Knoxville, Tennessee, the finisher is the KOD, 5'7". She's the strongest, the fastest, and the toughest superstar today. No matter how you look at it, Bianca Belair is the EST of WWE. One note on the packaging, I got a little bit of a cut through here where they sliced the box. They got through onto this, so luckily I'm opening this up because that's technically damaged. And you wouldn't, if you're a mint on card person, you wouldn't want that in your collection. So there you have it. But a solid picture, a solid package. The new packaging goes very well with this design on her tights and everything else. So it's a really appealing package to have mint on card, but not for me. I'm opening it up. See you later. All right, there it is. I'm trying to take a quick peek. I don't see any paint issues, which is great. I like the lips and her silhouette, or not silhouette, a picture of her on her tights and her shirt. That's a cool, nice touch. Extra hands. There it is. Look at that plastic prison shot. Not too shabby, if you ask me. I think this is a very solid, figure here. Losing some hands. Uh-oh, lost a hand off the edge. That happens. Get these glasses. Don't want to break these glasses out of the box. See you later. So very cool. You can use her hair like a whip, as you know. A little, not bad. I was going to say a little looseness. One thing of note is the extra toe articulation here. The toes have articulation. I was not aware of that. I have to think that's the first time in the Elite line of female articulation in the toes like this. I'm guessing these are the same boots. I don't have them to compare right by me from the Charlotte Elite figure. As you know, Charlotte had the bending toes with the, not Elite, the Ultimate. Usually that's an Ultimate Edition thing. So I don't know if that's going to stick from here on out. But that's a nice extra point of articulation on these female figures. And as of right now, setting them apart from the standard female or the male Elite figures. So very, very cool there. A good head scan as well. I don't see anything off. This is a very, very solid figure. She's got her tattoos of hearts, or not hearts, of her lips on the back. Look at that. A very solid figure. This one, like I said, I think this is going to be a very hot seller very soon on the shelves. I think this one will be jumping off. Got some new sunglasses as well. Sunglasses are a little much, maybe. Oh boy, even in her hair. Bianca Belair, EST. So they even got writing in her hair. That is attention to detail. You can tell this was a labor of love figure for the Mattel team, as they truly went all out on this one. Now, will she stand on a... There you go. I'm going to stand there. This little thing. We'll see you later. Got extra hands. I got to figure out which hands to display her on. Great soft goods jacket. A heavy, pliable jacket. It's not too thin, not too thick, so that's another very good one. Definitely have to display her with this jacket on. Have to do a little work to get her on there, but a very solid figure, a home run. This will definitely has to be at the top of the list. I think this is going to be a very strong series, Elite 81, especially with the Bianca we've seen and the stunning Steve Austin so far. Nakamura, we'll see how that ends up and that fares at the end, but I like this one a lot. Well, we got this one open. Now we got to turn our attention to another tag team in the line. Let's take a look at the Street Profits. All right, we got to Bianca. Now it's time to do her husband, Montez Ford. First time in the line, just like Bianca, a first time Elite. We did get Street Profit Basics earlier this year, which I didn't really mind that much. I thought they were okay placeholders. Different outfit, which you appreciate in the Basics, so a totally different figure. Obviously not the articulation we're going to get with this one, and these look very solid. Some new accessories in this one as well. So let's take a look at it first. There's the front of the package. Look at that. Extra set of hands. He does come with the coat. He also comes with a crown. This is the year of crowns at Mattel. We've seen quite a few crowns, and oh my gosh, I didn't notice in his hand, I was wondering what that was. It's the red Solo Cup. You know, he's always got his red Solo Cups. That's another new accessory. So that's a lot of new accessories. I think every figure so far in the line has had a new accessory of some sort, be it a title belt, a jacket, or a red Solo Cup. So really cool there. I think that's a nice attention to detail. Going all out for the first one. It's almost making this like an Ultimate Edition. There he is on the side. There he is on the other side. Of course, we got to look at the back. Very cool. From Chicago, Illinois, 232 pounds, 6'1". Career highlight Raw Tag Team Champion and NXT Tag Team Champion. Stir it up and raise a Solo Cup, because when it comes to tag team action, the Street Profits bring the swag like nobody can. Well, there you go. They're bringing the swag. Somebody's got to. Let's see. Let's see what we got inside here. See you later. Pie. I didn't even notice the extra hands are gloved hands. I mean, that is the attention to detail. The glasses, the glove hand, the crown, Street Profits coat, the red Solo Cup. Just an amazing figure all around. This is heavy, heavy hitter. I think this will count. This Elite 81 set is going to count as figures of 2021. I think most people judge figures of the year by when they were in retail, traditional retail. As you guys know, I got these through Ringside. It'll probably be first of the year when these start hitting the shelves, at least in mass. There might be a case or two that slip out at the end of the year, but for the most part, this is a 2021 line. But this is a strong contender right off the bat in the first series of the year. You love to see that, because if this is the beginning, what does the rest of 2021 hold for the Mattel Elite line? Get him out here. There it is. See you later, other side. All right. I love it. Yeah, this is a great figure. They got the tattoo work on there. I do see a couple of paint imperfections on the white and the red. They got a couple of red spots on the white. So that's a little disappointing, but nothing extreme. But there is just a few smidge issues. Little smudge action. But boy, I love that crown. The year of the crown. So very cool. Not soft goods, but plastic goods. But I like this for vests. I don't mind it as much, so I'm okay with that. Love the extra glasses, or not extra glasses, the glasses I should say. Just like his wife, coming with some glasses. Very cool. And then, yeah, these hands. I don't know. I got to figure out which hand to put on. I think you got to have one glove representation in there somewhere, don't you? He's got to do the Michael Jackson type gimmick and only have one glove. It'd be a shame not to use those at all. So I got to figure out how I want to pose him and how I want to have him displayed. But once again, another extremely solid figure in this line. This is an amazing line so far. So I really am enjoying what I'm seeing. This is the first issue with a little bit of a blemish. Like we said, we've seen a lot of that as of late, but it's not so bad the figure's ruined, I guess I'll put it to that. So there you go. There's Montez. Let's check out his tag team partner in the Street Profits. All right, next up in Elite 81, we got Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford's tag team partner in the Street Profits. Love that they put these two together. And Mattel has given us some strong tag teams the last couple of sets. I was very excited to get the Viking Raiders, an amazing team, amazing figures, and these Street Profits are holding up their end of the bargain on this side for Elite 81. So great to get tag team representation in the Elite line, and I love that, you know, the Street Profits are in the same set, the Viking Raiders were in the same set. I would have hated if they put one in one and one in the other. I don't like that. I want my tag teams completed right away, just like I want to build a figure. I want to build a figure done right away. So here's Angelo Dawkins, the heavy hitter, the big guy of the Street Profits. There he is, got the glamour shot on the bottom. Comes with extra hands and a top, just like Montez did. Little glamour shot there. Other side. There is the back. It looks like he's straight up soft goods in here. I guess we'll see once we get it in there. From Cincinnati, Ohio, 260 pounds, 6'5", career highlight, Raw Tag Team Champion, NXT Tag Team Champion. Stir it up and raise the solo cup, because when it comes to tag team action, the Street Profits bring the swag like nobody can. I feel like deja vu all over again. There it is. Let's yank him out. Whoa! Destroying the table. That was a see you later that went sideways. That was crazy. We got to do that for real. Can't end with that. We got to go all the way down now. See you later. Way out there. Every once in a while we have an issue with those see you laters. They're a lot more dangerous than they look. What does this say? Street Profits never loss. Never loss. What is that? Shouldn't it say never lose on his headband? Is that right? Somebody correct me in the comments. Look at that. It says never loss. Shouldn't that be never lose? I don't know. That's weird. Street Profits never loss. Lost me there, that's for sure. Maybe I'm just not hip to the lingo. I don't know. Extra hands. See you later. Yeah, this is a soft, very similar to like a Finn Balor type jacket. The Street Profits logo on the back. Interesting that one comes with the soft goods and the other one doesn't. But I don't know. Maybe because he's such a bigger figure, they didn't have a soft goods jacket readily available for him. I don't know. See you later. Does that come off? His headband does come off. If anybody was wondering. He does got a little bit of the small Mark Henry fist action going on, which is a little disappointing too. Not terrible. A couple of smudges of paint. Oh, yeah, boy, on that Street Profits logo, it's pretty bad, actually. You got a big mess up over down by the P. But a big figure, probably the biggest figure in the set. I like the weight of him. And the size, it looks good. I really think they need to update the fist to make him a little bit bigger, though. It does look a little weird in person. It's got the old baby fist action going on. I think I'll probably switch hands on him just because of that. But very good. And like I said, the great soft goods jacket. So for me, these Street Profits hold up very well. I think that's a dynamite tag team. And dare I say, a must-have buy. I don't know why you'd pass on first time in the line, a tag team, great accessories, great new moldings and everything else. You throw Bianca in there, you got the triple threat. So very solid 3 here. I'm very pleased with this set so far. And we got 2 left to go. So let's see how those hold up. And let's get to those next. Next up in Elite 81 is somebody that's no stranger to the Elite line, the Ultimate Edition line, the Defining Moments line, the Entrance Great line, you name it, the Basic line, the Adrenaline. I'm starting to think Jakks. He's been in many a lines, and that's The Rock. One of the most made figures probably in the last 20 years, if not the most. Rey Mysterio, John Cena probably got him beat, but we get a lot of Rock figures. And this one we haven't had yet, so it's good. I know there's a lot of Rock fans out there that are excited about this one. To me, this is probably one of the weaker figures of the set. It's not a super iconic Rock outfit, and we got some heavy hitters in this set, so it'll be interesting to see how this one fares at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. But there's the Rock. Comes with his, I don't know, wife beater tank top, I guess you'd call it. Comes with the microphone. You know, I like the pose in here for you men on card guys. That's nice. They're getting some of these poses back here and there. Extra set of hands. Got the Rock down there looking all stern, looking all fired up. There he is. And there he is. And of course you got the back. Let's see what it says about our old friend Rocky Johnson. The Rock, Miami, Florida. Dateline, Miami, Florida. Weight 260 pounds. Height 6'5". Career highlights: WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, and World Tag Team Champion. At the Friday Night SmackDown debut, the Great One and the man Becky Lynch anointed King Corbin as a true super tough dude. You know, they've called me a super tough dude a few times in the past, and I wear that like a badge of honor, as should King Corbin. So there you go. There's the Rock. Let's open him up. Let's see what's going on in here. See you later. Yeah, this is what it is. Got the track pants, molded on track pants, of course. Extra set of hands, like I said, the microphone. Let's open him. Let's get these hands out. Get that top out. Uh-oh. See you later. This is going off the rails. The see you laters are having some trouble today. See if I can get this one good. See if I can get it down the hall. See you later. Got it out there. Boy, Rock's head's dirty. It looks like it wipes away. I might have to get a little cleaner, but geez. It's like he was gardening, got his head stuck in the dirt. I don't know what was going on there. I got the SmackDown microphone, which is a very nice touch. I like the shoes, like the track pants. Not a terrible Rock. Just, it's not going to be the favorite Rock of probably anybody. If you had to choose any Rock figure, this probably isn't the one. It's different, but not terribly different than that Royal Rumble figure we had early in the year. It's kind of the same era of Rock, I guess you would say, as far as his elites go, in the same wheelhouse. Another new accessory, this tank top. I give Mattel a ton of credit in their budget and fooling around and figuring things out and budgeting with this line, because we've had a lot of great accessories in Elite 81. This is a very strong lineup. Could be one of the strongest sets in a long time. I really like the Viking Raiders out of Elite 80, but Elite 81, with all the extra accessories, first times in the lines, a classic guy like Rock, Mae Young, if you count her as part of the line, this is a very solid set. I strongly recommend this set. As we sit right now, we'll finish it up at the end of the video, but there it is. That's the Rock. Got all of his tattoos. I like it. A little bit of a dirt issue, smudge issue, I don't know, extra ink issue, but it wiped off with my hand, so I'm not complaining about that. So the quality control on this set has been much better. 77, 78, 79 struggled with a lot of paint problems. There's a few here and there, but nothing like those sets. So I really like to see that. So thank you, Mattel, for doing your job, I guess. I don't know. There you go. We got one left, and it's the collector's edition, store exclusive version of the set, and that's Mae Young. Well, let's check her out. All right, let's finish the set off with the collector's edition, and that is Mae Young. So an interesting one, is really the first old lady, I guess you would say, in the Mattel lineup. We know we got this one in Jakks back in the day in the Classic Superstars series, and we'll play one of our favorite games later on here. Who did it best, Jakks or Mattel? We'll do a little comparison side by side, as I got both figures right here at the table. But let's take a look at this one first. There it is. Comes with that Mae Young trophy, which is another brand new accessory to the line. Extra hands. It is the year of the crown. We got another crown with her. We got Jerry Lawler coming with a crown soon. King Corbin coming with a crown. There's a lot of crowns to go around. Maybe we'll get a Harley race next year. Another King Harley. We'll see. Soft goods jacket as well. So you really like the stuff they're doing here. The glamour shots on the side and the front really shows nursing home, night out at the bingo hall. Saturday night at the nursing home, Mae Young. A very interesting picture there. It's kind of a mashup of old Mae Young and really old Mae Young. So there she is on the side. Still wrestling into her 80s. Unbelievable. And there's the back. Obviously, nobody on the bottom because it's the collector's edition, and it's not technically a part of Elite 81, but I think most of us consider it that way. Let's see what it says about her. From Sand Springs, Oklahoma. Never heard of that town. I'm sure one of you Oklahoma guys out there have been there. I'm guessing it's a small town. Career highlight, WWE Hall of Fame inductee. Mae Young was as tough as they come, competed in 9 different decades, and had a hand in making the Attitude Era unforgettable. I see what you did there, Mattel. Very good on you. Love the pun. Bravo, bravo. Like that a lot. So there we go. Let's open her up. Well, let's have to do it old school style. I have to rip the tape. I didn't pre-cut it. There it is. Bust her out for see you later. Ooh. I hit Lemmy. He didn't really seem to care all that much. It bounced off him. Sorry, buddy. Oh, he's coming over. He might join us. You want to come up here? Yeah, that's scary. You want to do a little visit? Okay, we'll let you up. We haven't seen Lemmy in a while, but he came over. He didn't like that. He's a good boy. He's the figure dog. He's always here hanging out with me, always watching them following me around the house. He's a good pup. You know, we'll just sit here. You ready to sit here? You just chill. You hang out right there, buddy. You like Mae Young? You want to give her a sniff? No, he does not like it. There she is in her old plastic prison. Extra set of hands. I'm really intrigued by this trophy. I'm sure it breaks. It doesn't even break apart. I'm shocked. Every trophy breaks, doesn't it? Lemmy, any thoughts? No? No thoughts there. But there it is. Pretty hard to see on camera, actually. But a very cool, very soft rubber thing. There's no writing on here. A little bit of a scrape smudge. I don't know. It's one of those things that you'll just put in your display case, I think, to the side. I don't know if I'll do a whole lot with this. I don't know really what you're going to do with that. Looks like she's locked in here with a little rubber band. Fix that real quick. You know, I've done enough of these unboxing videos. I've learned to have a razor blade, scissors, dog teeth, anything at my disposal at all times. You never know when you're going to need something. Break her out. Get these 2 hands. There it is. Rubber band. See you later. See you later. Did you see that, Lemmy? He watched it. If it was a ball, he would have been on it. But it's not. All right. So, yeah, this is basically old Mae Young. It's kind of a mix in there. You got a little spot on her legs. I like that she comes with a crown. I think that's a great attention to detail. You know. A solid figure. Very short, very small. But guess what, guys? Old ladies shrink. As do old men. I can't wait till I get below 6 feet. It's going to be a magical day. I'll be a little guy. But yeah, this is a very short figure. I noticed that right out of the package. It's kind of crazy. It's almost, it's not quite Hornswoggle short, but it's short. She's got 2 fists. Oh, even the tattoo detail on the forearm. That could be something that could be easily missed, and Jakks actually missed that back in the day. So, kudos. I like this figure. I wish we had a Fabulous Moolah to go along with it, but knowing her history, later years, recent years, I guess you would say, I don't think our hopes of getting a Fabulous Moolah figure will ever happen. Lemmy, do you agree with that statement? Little buddy? Huh? What do you think? He's just they've locked eyes. They're ready to throw down right here, these two. What? You're looking at me? Yeah, Lemmy is a fireball tonight. But anyways, here it is. Let's play that classic game, Lemmy. You wanted to play it. You were the one that brought it to my attention. Who did it better, Jakks or Mattel? We got Mae Young. Now, one thing I don't like about this Mae Young that we see with a lot of cloth goods to this day, the staining is atrocious. You take off this singlet or move it just a little bit, it's stained. The plastic is stained very badly. It doesn't bother me a ton because as a serious collector, if you could call me that, I guess, I'm not going to take her little singlet off her. So that doesn't matter to me. It's stained, but I would never display her without it. So obviously I prefer no stain, but it's not one I'm ever going to see. So there's that. This one, hopefully they don't have staining with this red jacket. But if I had to choose between the two, I got to give... Boy, they're both good. Jakks killed it on a lot of these head scans. And take a look at that. I mean, that is a good head scan. It's a bigger figure. Obviously, she's taller here. But boy, it's funny is, I guess when you age, when you're in your 80s, and I guess I'll find this out here in about 40 years, as maybe some of you guys will. Any 80-year-olds watching this video, please feel free to chime in. But I think, you know, like, let's say this one's Mae Young from when she was 80, and this is like 84. She was 84 years old in this one. And there's a little bit of a difference. You know, usually you think, hey, you get a little older. I can't tell the difference between 36, 37, 38, let's say, or 43, 44, 45. It could go either way. Or in Lemmy's case, you know, 1, 2, or 3. But these you kind of can. It's funny. It's just like two versions of the same age range. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys. I don't know if it does to me either. But both very solid figures. So we'll put them there. And then, you know, just for the heck of it, let's bring in the other friend. You got to have Fabulous Moolah. I strongly recommend all of you guys, and I got to think this one's going to be on the rise. So if you can get after it now, get this Fabulous Moolah Classic Superstars from Jakks, because there's not going to be an Elite. I just don't see that happening. You need something to go with this Mae Young. You might as well grab the Moolah from back in the day. Another very solid figure. A little tall compared to this Mae. I think they made Mae just a hair short. It is what it is. But these two, I mean, if you smoke and mirrors it a little bit, you can kind of make them look like they go together. These two definitely go together a little bit better. I'll probably keep these with my Mattel Elites together, and I'll put Mae Young off to the side a little bit. I don't know. You'll see soon in my display video, but there it is. Another very strong figure in Elite 81. So that's it for the whole set. Now let's bring them all together, put them in order, and see what we all think. Alright guys, let's bring this video home and have our final thoughts here. And I put them in order the way I like them. And this was extremely tough. I said it throughout the video. This is a very strong set. A very strong lineup. Probably one of the best sets we've had in quite some time. My brain doesn't work so great that I can remember every single edition of Elites and every single number. But I can't remember this strong of line for a bunch of different reasons. You know, like the Legends Series 8 was a great line because of that Ultimate Warrior. Did I really need that Paul Orndorff, Eddie Guerrero? Not really. Jake the Snake even, not really. But that Warrior was so strong, it built that whole line up. This has been a joint effort with Elite 81. Just a little bit of everything. You have The Rock and Mae Young as kind of your classics. You got your Street Profits and Bianca, kind of the new team. You got a classic Stone Cold in there. It's just a breath of a line. Great brand new accessories across the group. First time in the line stuff. Just, it's kind of hits in every single direction you want a line to hit. So I think this one will be a very popular line. From what I've seen over the years and all my years of collecting, I can usually sense when a line is going to do very well. Hopefully distribution is good on this. That obviously will help or hurt this line of 81. But it's going to be a strong one. I think they'll produce a lot of these because of the popularity, especially of the Street Profits and Bianca, and, you know, people wanting to get Steve Austin and stuff like that. But so number one for me is definitely got to be Montez Ford. I just think that's a great figure. I just, the crown, the glasses, the solo cup, the jacket, there's just a lot, I think. And then the tattoo work, it's just a slam dunk figure to me, a popular character with a lot of charisma, and it exudes from this figure. That's what you want. You want a person shrunk down in figure form, and I feel that's what you got there. Sentimental reasons, number two for me is Stunning Steve Austin. Like I said at the beginning, I absolutely love Stunning Steve. Always have, always will. The head sculpt a little bit, the face there looks a little bit like Machine Gun Carl Anderson to me, but I can look past it. I'm going to get that Brian Pillman with him hopefully here in the next week or so. It'd be great on my WCW era shelf. So Stunning Steve, a strong number two. Angelo Dawkins, number three. Very close, but I like the Steve just a hair more than this one. But a nice big figure, nice soft goods jacket. Goes great with Montez, as you can imagine. So I really love that figure a lot. And then Bianca is very close to that too. Just being a female figure, being a little bit smaller. Something about the girth and the heavyweight here of Angelo puts him above there for me. But Bianca, awesome. I love the detail with the words in the hair. Obviously the whip type hair. All the accessories, the glasses, the tattoo work. You can tell the Mattel design team absolutely loves Bianca as they put a lot of work into this figure. Very well could be one of the top female figures of the year, if not the top female figure of the year. I'll have to look at my list and maybe check it twice, like a young Santa Claus here in the next month or so. Next up is another one I love a lot. A little short, that's really my only complaint with this figure. Mae Young comes with that new trophy, comes with a crown, soft goods. They really did a really good job with this Mae Young. Even though it's a little bit of a mashup, I wish we could get a modern day Moolah to go with her. I don't foresee that happening, so we'll just have to live with our Jakks one. Strong tip of the day, go buy that Jakks Fabulous Moolah, because I think pricing will go up on that if people want to complete that set with no other option out there. So word to the wise. Rock at the end. We've had so many rocks over the year. This isn't really an iconic rock figure, but really cool actually. You put that soft goods tank top on him. It's a strong rock. I do not mind this figure. Very good. I like the attention to detail with the SmackDown microphone. You can't beat this rock. I think this will do okay. The rock's obviously popular. There's a lot of young kids out there that probably don't have an elite rock that'll jump into this, and it's a nice modern day version of the rock, I guess, what you would say. And then hold it up the end. I do like that we got the Intercontinental title, first time in the line. Shinsuke Nakamura. Just a few things I don't like on this one. The head scan, the head sculpt, I just do not like. It looks like he's got kind of like a double, triple chin going on there. And we've had so many Nakamuras over the years. It's kind of getting to the point of almost Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns category where we just had too many. We need a Nakamura break. I do appreciate the blue. Interesting to me that they put him as a chase. I don't think that chase is going to be flying off the shelves. I don't think I'll struggle finding that one out at retail. I'd actually prefer the blue over the black, and I think a lot of people would as well. So I think I'll have an easy time finding that chase down the road. We'll see what happens. I'll pick it up one of these days soon and maybe do a chase unboxing. Maybe I'll get a bunch more chases, as those usually come later, as I don't like to pre-order and spend the extra money on those chases. I like the thrill of the hunt and find them in stores for those of you guys that watch my figure hunting videos. I feel like I'm the Micro Machine guy. I feel like I'm speeding it up, so... but there you have it. That's how I like them, from best to worst. You guys tell me in the comments, what are your thoughts? Who's your favorite? You picking this line up? I think a lot of you guys will be. You got to get these. You tell me in the comments your thoughts. Obviously, don't forget to like the video. You stuck around this long. You might as well like it while you're here. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video, do whatever you can. We'll grow the channel together. I appreciate all you guys watching and commenting. Lemmy, my boy, I'm sorry I hit you with that packaging. It was a rough video as far as see you laters. We had a couple of mishaps, but Lemmy, he obviously forgives me. He's touching my feet right now when I said his name. Always appreciate Lemmy stopping by to visit. And for Elite 81, I am Kyle, and I will see you guys all real soon.